Before we begin our podcast, we'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land we're recording on. For Cass, it's the Borragagal people, and for Hayley, it's the Dharawal people.
Oh shit, that's right. We record this, don't we?
Yes.
Yes, other people do see this.
Got it.
Surprise.
Hiya. You can do it this week. I think I did it last week.
I don't know. I don't watch this stupid show. All right. Welcome to Drag Me Out Official. I'm Hayley.
I'm Cass. And down below me on screen, I believe, is the lovely Jane Doe.
No.
No, below me.
No.
What I can see is
yeah,
Jane
I know,
Doe.
but it's not how it's going to come out.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What I see below me is Jane Doe.
It's not.
That's what I see. And what I see below Hayley, who I see below Hayley,
It's also
is,
Jane Doe. Hi, two of you.
Hi.
backed by popular demand, the ever lovely Ego.
You may know her from episodes from Drag Me Out as Ghost Poop Soulmates or Honey Where My Ego At.
Where
And
is
we're just gonna talk our usual shit. Let's go with the weeks, shall we? Or does anyone want to say anything? Ego, Jane, you want to introduce yourselves to the world?
Jane, you first, doll.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm just a hot mess who obviously has a drinking problem. How are we?
It's only a
Not-
problem if you run out.
Yeah, correct.
Exactly.
hmm
And this
And-
glass is half a bottle, so she'll be right for a while.
How long's a while? Half an hour?
Maybe 20 minutes.
Well, Jane, we should mention this is your debut. You're debuting.
You are debuting.
We didn't
I thought it was
really.
nighttime.
You didn't really introduce you last time, so tell us a bit about yourself. Who are you? What do you do when you're at home? Let us know.
I just...
Let us know in the comments.
I just sit in my body bag and wait for an event. That's all I do.
I just got it, Jane Doe.
Really?
No, I got the
Leave it in
Jane
the
Doe
recipe.
bit, but it was the body bag bit.
Right. Okay.
I'm here. I'm here for it.
Good.
Ego.
Yeah.
What's new with you? Haven't been on for a while. This is the second look from you that we've seen now. It's nice.
You?
It's nice. It's different.
Yes, I grew a fringe out for this one.
How long did that take?
That's where Ego's
How
been, growing out the
How
fringe.
long? 8 months or so.
And who are you both wearing this evening?
Up here or here?
Oh, everywhere. Just
Everywhere.
Wigs by Vanity.
Wigs by Vanity.
The real me comes alive. Or whatever the fuck she said. And the outfit, I forget where I got it from.
Jane, who are you wearing?
I'm wearing... Hair is in... Love is in... Blah, 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 blah. Indie? Yeah.
And the outfit from Forever 21.
Patty's Market. Thank you very much.
Really?
good old Patty.
Oh, Patty. So
I
how?
thought that was from Paddy's Market.
Yeah. Love Patty.
You're giving
It's
me
like
very
rain.
like Ariel vibes. Like you're gonna swim in the ocean. You got the red hair going. You got the green.
Oh,
Under
we don't want
the
to see me
sea.
swimming. I
Under
can
the
drown
sea.
really nicely.
Well, of course you could. You're in a body bag.
Oh,
Mm.
Is that how
Mhm.
Jane Doe died?
Under the sea. Under
that's
the
not a
sea.
secret I'll never tell because I can't remember.
So, how was our weeks, everybody? What did we do? What did we get up to? Who did we annoy? Who annoyed us? Let's just go with the lovely Jane Doe. What did you do this week, Jane?
Just living my fantasy, trying not to kill anybody, trying to remain as alive as possible. Not a lot, just living,
How's your
which is
study
ironic.
going?
The study that I deferred for
Didn't
next
know
year.
that. Didn't know that.
Yes. She's made a lot of decisions in the last week. None of them are good.
You don't know that yet.
Mm.
You don't know if they're good or bad yet. You just think that they are now because you're catastrophizing because you haven't experienced the aftermath of the decisions that you've made yet.
Welcome to Cass's TED Talk. Catastrophizing.
Catastrophizing.
Ooh,
Trademark it right now.
like you
I'm
have
just gonna
to.
just gonna mute you now. All right, and Ego, how was your week?
My week was busy. Worked. Had a breakdown.
Ooh,
This week arrived in the mail. Had another breakdown because it did not look like how it looked on the website. And here I am. Yeah, the color online is a lot more muted and pastel, and in person it's quite neon.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Little surprise to me when I opened that letter. I was like, oh, cool.
What about you, Haley? How was your week?
So I'm into really self-care week this week. So I've
Mhm.
been good with my vitamins, not with my calcium ones, but they suck. So I've been good with my
Yeah.
other vitamins. And I've been going to the gym, working out, running. I'm a runner now. I can do that now without my knees blowing out.
She's a track star.
oof.
I know. And I got these shoes that are marathon runner shoes. And felt very special buying them because he's like, "Oh, do you have a marathon?" I'm like, "No, I don't. I'm just old and I have shin splints and I need better shoes. Thank you, though."
Question.
Mm.
Did you set out to buy these marathon shoes or did you get talked into them by the salesperson at something like Athlete's Foot?
It was athlete's foot. However, I started running on the treadmill and I started to get shin splints from
Right.
running on the treadmill and I needed better shoes. And yeah, so I was going there to get Nike Air Tempos. However,
Mhm.
You.
only the Nike store, which wasn't in the area that I was, only sell Nike Air Tempos and they're very expensive. I
Are
think
they
they're about
$300 expensive?
they're $360 expensive.
Well, you should have just gone the 360. But no, you got marathon shoes. You're a marathon runner. So
I am
Paris
now.
Olympics is next year. Will you
They've
be
already called
representing
me.
Australia or
They've already
Canada?
called me. They've already called me. They said you can do both. You're that good. Just represent both Australia and Canada.
Okay. All right.
You're the Cassie Freeman of today's generation.
I'm dual citizen. I can't help it. Just look at me go. Although I've noticed a really weird thing with my hand. Look how veiny my hands are.
I have been dying for it, because mine have been doing the same thing, and they're bony now.
Yeah.
So, when I move my hand, you can see things move in it, and you can see the veins. I'm starting to think about naming my veins, right? And
Oh,
and even more so over the last week or so. But I've interrupted your week. Aside from spending an incredible amount of money on shoes, what else?
Necessary.
What'd you do? What else?
I want to run through some first world problems with my house. I just want to get it out. I just want to whinge about it. I know it's first world problems, but I want to get it out. So when I got the pantry and the other cupboard put in, they're anti-slam. So you can slam them as hard as you want, but they don't slam. But my other cupboards are not. Very irritating. So I'm slamming cupboards by accident because I assume that they're anti-slam, but they are not. Anyway, first world problems. Blinds. All my blinds have those pull down things. They got the weird, you pull them
choking
down.
hazards?
Yeah, but they're latched up, so no one could really choke on them.
What's the fun in
But
that?
they're all different because there's two sets of blinds on each window. So sometimes you pull the front one and sometimes it goes down, sometimes it goes up. So once you figure out,
so when you do it, do you pretend you're like doing a sail in the Sydney to Hobart? Like
yeah,
when
because
you,
I have
through
to
the-
change it every time I go
'Cause
to a
we've got
different
them
window.
too.
Yeah.
We've got them too. And when I do it, I'm just like I'm on a yacht. I have
But-
problems. Please continue.
I can never get the right direction the first time. Same with light switches. Haven't figured those out yet. They're everywhere.
Usually just on or off a light switch.
Yeah, but not when it's
or down?
off downstairs and then upstairs it's on.
Oh, we've got that in the hall.
Oh,
in
the
hallway.
dual, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
don't like those. And it plays on my OCD.
yes. You just can't. Anyway, you got to flick them off at the end.
they're not-
Whatever. Last one, kitchen tiles. I got 2 replaced. They're a different tile to the other tiles. In not that they're the same type, but they're rough. They're not smooth like all the other tiles in the house. So when I vacuum or when I mop them, they get stuck. It's very irritating. This is just my first world problems this week. Thank you for listening.
Sounds like it.
It was really good to get it off my chest.
You look better now. You look more
Thanks.
relaxed.
Yeah, you do. You look a lot
You
more
look 10 years
relaxed.
younger.
You do. Look at you.
It's like you run marathons now.
No, right?
It's a good thing you've got the right shoes for it now, because that would have been so awkward come marathon time.
Funny how that worked out.
Mm.
Like
Mm.
running on a cloud.
Mm. Everybody else is standing there in their marathon shoes, and you're standing there in your Nike Air Tempos
As
or
in
whatever
running-
they are. That would be so awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Fucking, look at all of us kicking goals.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've done our weeks. No
No, we
one really
haven't.
did anything. Oh, well, you sorry. Okay, sorry everybody. Cass needs to do her week.
She does. She's had a week. So, first and foremost, you're a runner. I've started walking,
Right.
like long distances. Right? That's great. Well done to me. I've been doing the swimming. I too have jumped back onto the vitamin bandwagon, but I've also included the calciums.
You're older than me though, so your
Well,
calcium's a bit more
yeah,
important.
and the knee issues that I've had with
That
the
wasn't a
Neil-
dig. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no.
Sounded like
You know,
one.
the issues with the nil cartilage and the bone on bone. Like I may as well preserve any bone that I've got on bone. So also 2 more things. Came home the other day, and you know how I told you about the massage parlor downstairs? I say massage parlor, it kind of makes it sound sinister, doesn't it? It's
Sounded-
a
yeah,
ma-
yeah.
massage/day spa,
Oh,
right? So I went to go
Fancy.
in because I got a letter from them.
It's a handwritten
Handwritten.
note.
Handwritten.
Handwritten.
Yep. So they're shop number 2, we're apartment number 2. Okay. And it says, there's nothing monumental, there's nothing bad, but I don't know what they've experienced over the week. I know we haven't experienced anything. It says, Dear the owner of Unit 2, we rent, so is it addressed to us? Am I committing a federal crime by reading it? I don't know.
Correct. Yes. Use that later in evidence. Go on.
Yep. There has been a bit of some confusions about the address between Unit 2 and Shop 2. Sorry about this incident. I don't remember being part of an incident, but anywho. Sorry about this incident, as some suppliers/companies didn't pay enough attention. I don't recall getting anything spa related delivered to my apartment, but
Oh, I would keep it though.
I can assure
Same.
you if I did, I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. If you have any mail or information that delivered to your mailbox, attention to name of company inserted here. Could you please put them in Shop 2 mailbox? Much appreciated. And once again, sorry about this. I'm not entirely sure what they're apologizing for because nothing's happened.
Maybe
What?
they've
Mm.
delivered something
Well, here's the
and
thing. I went down there, right? Because I thought, oh, maybe they've got something of ours.
you walk now, so you walk down there.
It's literally below me. Like
You
I
walk there.
get in I walk to the lift in my foyer. I
Mm.
go down one level. I go down. I walk out the foyer. I turn where the letterbox is, and then I have to do an immediate right into the building, into the
You
shop.
start again. I got lost with the directions.
Okay, as you leave my apartment, it's a right. When you get out of the lift, it's a left.
Yep.
When you walk out of the building, it's a right,
Yep.
and then it's a sharp U-bend right into the shop.
I've just
That's-
walked a circle.
Yeah.
I've just walked around in a circle.
If you're doing a U-turn, aren't you going back into the building?
Is it?
This
No,
is a
'cause the-
sharp U-turn.
There's a sharp hairpin, not U-turn, hairpin. Right.
Mhm. I know how to
Right.
find it now.
Excellent.
Can you
So-
send me the longitude and latitude of this store, please?
Yeah, yep. No worries.
Okay.
I'll get onto that later.
Mhm.
So I went down there to find out exactly what the geo, was, because I'm thinking if they've got some of our stuff, I like to shop at Iconic and ASOS's and stuff. Maybe some of my stuff's turned up. I don't think it got sent that quickly, but anyway. So I walk in. There's a little chimey thing as you walk in. There's the nice serene music and you can smell it, and there's the sound of water trickling, and everything's all great. There's 2 chairs out there, and I'm like, I'll just sit here and wait. Coughed a couple of times, so tell them that I was here because there was no bell to ding or anything. I sat there for 15 minutes and no fucker came out. I could have robbed the place blind. I could have, but I didn't. So I just came back upstairs. But I will try again.
Why don't you just
What
write
if
him
it
a
was
note?
genuine customer?
Maybe they were with a customer, but there was like 5 or 6 different rooms. So I don't know. Anyway.
Was one
So-
of them a little mini Adidas store? Is that where all your Adidas is going?
Oh God, I hope not. But anyway, so that's that little drama. So I'm doing something that some people would conceive as a selfless act. I want you guys to decide at the end of this story. All right. So, I won't give the exact details, but a young guy because that I've changed jobs. His mother passed away a couple of years a few years back because of cancer, and he does the 7 Bridges walk. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
So in Sydney there are a whole bunch of bridges, right? It's a 28-kilometer circuit, and you cross over 7 bridges, right? And it's for cancer. So he does it every year. This is like the 6th or 7th year he's done it. And, you raise money and everything, and he gets decent amounts. He gets like 1,000, 1,500 and whatever. So our boss said, if you volunteer to walk, the company that I work for will pay for your entry fee. If you volunteer, just for the sake of volunteering, you're going to get a day off in lieu. And the company is going to match dollar for dollar, however much he gets and however much we donate. Right? So if he gets 1,500, he gets the 1,500 from my company. And if we've donated 500 of that, they're going to match that 500 as well. Right? So it could end up like a $4,000 donation. Right? That's fantastic. Now, I volunteered because we know that I'm not going to walk 28 Ks, right? I volunteered. Some people would think that's a selfless act.
Is it selfless though? Because
No,
she's
I wanted
getting
the extra day
off.
off.
Lou? Yeah.
I wanted the day off.
Yeah.
And I didn't have enough annual leave to cover it. So as soon as they said, you get a day off, I'm like, I'm in. 5 hours on a Sunday, I'm in. But it's all for a good cause.
But it's less selfish than other things you could have done. So that makes it selfless.
the chances are that I probably would have volunteered anyway.
I don't think so.
No.
No. We don't blame you, but no.
I'm actually going to say that. I'm going to say that sentence to a whole bunch of people who don't know me that well and see how they react. But
They probably don't know you as well as we do. So
yeah, they probably think I'm motherfucking Teresa.
yeah.
But you know,
Well, just as old. Anyway, moving on.
So that's tomorrow. I originally volunteered for the morning one, the morning part of it, which was a 6 a.m. start.
That would have made you look more selfless if you had a bit of, I'll start early. It's all right.
Well, my theory behind it was I get it over and done with, right? So it's 6 till midday. Get it over and done with. Come home, everything's all good. But then I found out I was the only one doing the morning one. Everybody else is doing the afternoon one, and I didn't want to be the Nigel. So now I'm going to be on the Anzac Bridge tomorrow from midday till 5:30 p.m. in the heat of the day.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would have done the morning one to get out of the heat.
Well, when we all said yes to it, it was supposed to be 21, 22 and raining. And it's only been over the last week that it's changed to like, it's going to be 30. I'm hoping they've got coverage. I mean, it's a fundraising for the Cancer Council. If they don't have cover,
Yeah.
Yeah, they should.
you know,
Where's the Anzac Bridge?
it brings you into Piermont from Balmain and Leichhardt and all of that. It's the
Yeah.
bridge. If you ever see the photos, it's the one that's got like the two apex.
You know where the
Pointing.
Sydney Harbour Bridge is?
Yeah.
It's nowhere near
Come
there.
here.
Oh, you're an
It's nowhere near
asshole.
there? Good.
So that's my week. That's going to be my week. I've already got the sunscreen packed because this doesn't tan. It's
Mm-mm.
white. It's white. And then I'm going to get sunburnt and then finally get over it and then go to Cairns for a week and get sunburnt again. No.
No.
So that's my week. I've actually had a week.
Very selfless of you this week.
Yeah.
You went downstairs, you donated time to cancer.
Didn't steal.
Mother Teresa who?
Mother Cass.
Me.
Oh, mummy.
That's me. That's me. That's me. I'm actually kind of looking forward to tomorrow though, because like we're all just gonna hang out and chat. I get to do the tramp stamping. I couldn't be the scanner bitch because somebody else got it, but I'm doing that. So every time they go to a bridge, they get it stamped. That's me. I'm gonna be the bitch at the door stamping them in.
Just be like, sorry, not you. Nah, sorry.
No. Sorry, get to the back of the line.
No, we've already had too many red blazers in.
No. So yeah, that's my week. What's next?
Pancreas, I guess.
Anyone got a pancreas moment?
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Go for it, a guy.
Puzzles.
And the nerds who do them. Please continue.
Well, we wanting to sit down on a weekend, do a puzzle. It'll be relaxing. Finally get a puzzle. Not relaxing. The anger, the stress I've been feeling. Why are puzzles a thing? They're stupid.
You
Like,
know, there's a whole underground thing for those, right?
Underground?
What do you mean?
Now we're talking. Oh.
Money for
Oh.
what?
Puzzles.
What do you mean?
Why? Just go to Kmart.
Like
They're not
completed ones?
They're not illegal.
No. So it depends on the companies that make them, right? So if they're a reputable company, they only make a certain amount and they make them in series. So if you're missing one of the series and it's no longer being made and somebody else has it, if the puzzle's $50, right? So a true puzzler does it once, puts everything back in the plastic bags and heat seals it. And then puts it back in the box, and then they actually have sealing things. So they're close to mint. And then so it's secondhand, right? It's secondhand. The person's paid $50 for it. They sell it for like $100 because that person needs it for the series. Fuck it. It's like bigger than Coke.
Oh, I should get into this because I'll forget to do it. So it'll be actually mint.
But please, Ego, I've stolen your pancreas moment. Please continue. Puzzles are shit. Go.
That was it, really. They're just stupid. You're telling me pieces this big are worth a nice, relaxing weekend? No, get fucked.
Well, it's
And-
a similar color, correct? Is that
Sort of. So my puzzle came with a book, a coloring book, right? And there was another, it's a Barbie themed puzzle. The book I brought for $6 whole. Turns out is the one that was included in the puzzle that cost me $15 all up. I had the same book twice. Get fucked. I was literally going through it with Jane this morning, and I'm like, hang on a minute. Hang on a fucking minute. Page by page, exactly the same.
I'll have
But this
it.
one is smaller in scale,
So
so it'll take longer to colour it in neatly.
A4 would probably be like here. So it's like this much smaller. Same photos, everything. Piss off.
So I've got the lady friend that we got our dogs from, right? She has over 5,000 puzzles in her home, right? She sells them, she trades them, she does all of this, right? So one of the first times we actually went to her place, she lives up on the Gold Coast. She did a 42,000 piece puzzle for charity. She got sponsors. People sponsored her to finish this puzzle.
How big is 42,000 pieces? That's like
it's a wall.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Where do you do that?
To go to her house is insane, right? So she has she's got some money, right? So her house at the time
And
was
time,
like
apparently.
a triple. Yeah, because she has a business from home and she just works. She does her own hours and stuff, right? And if she doesn't want to work, she doesn't have to. So at the time she did it, she had a triple lockup garage, right? So her and her husband had a car, and then they had the space. So she had these tables like from Bunnings and shit, all done all made into this one dirty great big table, right? These pieces of wood and the A-frame things that they sit on, and she literally did it on that, right? And then so they connected the wood up to make sure that it was big enough, because you can get the measurements of what the puzzle's going to be at complete.
Yeah.
So she made sure it was big enough, and then they basically just glued it to once it was done, they painstakingly glued the back of it to this wall, and it hangs up in a children's hospital up on the Gold Coast now, I think. But she raised like something like $16,000 or $17,000.
A puzzle that big, is it like Lego where it comes in bag 1, bag 2, or is it just a box of good fucking luck?
Yeah. It actually came in a it didn't even come in a box. It came in a wooden
Shipping crate?
it was actually, well, kind of, but it was like carved out and stuff. I think the puzzle cost a few $1,000s. Like you can buy puzzles that are like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. Yeah. So when you actually go into her house, right?
How much does the patience take to do them? Because I don't have that.
I think she said that one took her about 5 months.
See, I love doing puzzles, but like now not so much, because I sort of think of like, okay, when it's finished, then what? I just undo all that hard work that
you can sell them on if they're considered. So a company like Ravensburg is considered like good, right?
Yeah.
But this is what my friend would say to us when we talk to her on the phone. I go, oh, how was your day? She goes, oh yeah, not bad. I go, did Jenny do any puzzles today? She goes, yeah, I knocked out a 1,500 piece like in about half an hour. That's what they
Ego, what are
do.
you doing?
I just did the edging on one side, and I'm like, right.
And that took about, what, 2 hours?
But you know what? They don't. A true, what they consider professional puzzler doesn't refer to the picture on the box or anything. So
See,
what we
I
went,
had
we
the-
went up there.
up here, and I'm like,
We went up there and we started a 15,000 piece puzzle. Helped her out. You know what we did for the first 2 days? Sort
Right.
them into fucking colors.
Yeah, I
That
used
was
to.
the
Yeah.
first 2
Yeah.
days on a 15,000 piece puzzle. I started to put pieces together because I was getting the shits with it, right? And we were there for just on a week, and I only managed to get like that much. So basically, what the equivalent of an envelope done.
how do you not look at the photo?
I did, because I turned around and said, "Well, I'm not a fucking give me the fucking box. I'm not a fucking pro at
puzzler.
this shit."
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, puzzles.
Because
Piss
I did
everyone
have
off.
a thought after this puzzle to get like the all black one, where it's just completely black.
Mhm.
Since doing a Barbie one for children, I've cracked the ship, so I'm not doing another one.
Did you know that every time we went up there, we would come back with puzzles? Like we've got like 7 or 8 puzzles.
I got rid of mine.
Yeah, you may have got rid of some pearlers.
No,
Like
I didn't.
they go like this is like I watched her do this. Like she would talk hours and hours and hours on the phone, like every single day with a friend of hers that she met through a puzzle website. And so she also became a seller. So she would do it, but she would buy multiples because she knew which ones were going to be limited edition and whatnot. Like she studied the series and everything. So if the series had like say 5 in the series, she would buy all 5 of them, right? And then the ones, and then she would buy 4 duplicates. So she would have the series for herself and then be able to sell the series in its entirety or individually for profit.
You
Maybe
knew
I should
puzzling.
puzzle, resell it.
Maybe you recoup the $6 from the.
Or my coloring book, refund.
Right? Right? So there's some business ideas there, peeps. Anybody who's watching, listening, or in this conversation.
Puzzles.
Good to know.
Basically, just own a toy store.
I
Yeah.
had to listen to it for 5 years.
Really?
Every conversation was always about puzzles.
Yeah, but how much can you talk about it? Like, yeah, I did this puzzle.
would
It was
be
of a dog.
You would be, oh, I got sent.
I got a
could
new
fucking
cake
send.
this day.
I got send fucking countless fucking photos of like, this is the new puzzle I bought. Check out this new puzzle. And I'm seriously, when you walked in, like when you walk into someone's house, it's immediately the lounge room, right? Usually, right? That was wall to wall shelving, right? Of puzzles, nothing but puzzles. And then they'd be stacked up in corners. There was like 2,000 or 3,000 puzzles just in that room alone. So she was there with her husband. It was just the 2 of them. They were in a 5-bedroom house. Only one's the bedroom for them. The rest of them were puzzle rooms. She had her collection, her secret collection that no one else could touch. Then she had the ones, so she would actually, like, they have Facebook puzzle things and she would throw up, I'm having a sale, come to my house. And she would have hundreds of people come through over like the course of like 2 or 3 days. And she would make fucking money hand over fist.
Jesus Christ.
Mm,
People.
right? I mean, I'm going to kink shame them because like fucking puzzle people are fucking demented, just saying it. But you're not, Ego, because you're frustrated with it. So you're not a puzzle people. And they are relaxing to do. However,
When does the relaxing bit happen?
When you put that last
usually
piece.
when you're finished. So puzzles piss you off. Jane, what burst your pancreas this week? Do you have one?
I really don't. I think I need to start taking notes in a diary because I think I just forget my week before it
Yeah,
finishes.
I have to make notes.
People that don't work hard, that are trying to help you.
Oh, yeah. See? This is why I need a diary. Or a PA. I don't know. One of them. Just the memory bank. Yeah, no. When people at work are there to help and end up making things take 3 times as long, and you just spend your entire time explaining the same situation and being like, "How have you gotten to this stage of your life with no idea what I'm saying? But pop off and just thank you, because I don't want to be rude. Thank you, but don't help me again."
You're welcome.
Uh,
Hey, Haley, what about you? How's your pancreas?
Okay, so I'm on this health journey of mine, this
Mhm.
lifestyle, and I has gone from an all-female gym to a mixed gym
Ooh.
due to the fact that the all-female gym around here, their classes aren't great. So I was like, I'm not paying like female gyms are exorbitant, like the price you pay for it. So I was like, I'll just do this because then I'm not like obligated to go every day and I don't feel bad that I'm just wasting money. You know, I cost a mortgage now. I'm an adult. So what I have noticed, I go at like 3:30 in the morning. So I go relatively early. And which is okay. It's like when it starts to get a bit later, like 4:30, 5 o'clock, and
5
then
o'clock, yeah.
yeah, these people start. There's always a subset. So there's the two little twinks that are working out together that are trying to get their muscles in, but I have socks older than them. There's usually one dude with a backpack. Don't know why he works out with a backpack, but he's got it on.
Mhm.
There's another dude with work boots on.
Mhm.
And then there's like, the random girls
I feel like
walking.
you've just described the village people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
Oh.
just like, that's what's
Yeah.
always at the gym. They're always there.
Right.
But what I've
Is
noticed
your gym the
is,
YMCA?
it could be. What I've noticed is like going from like a pretty pink female gym and I go to this dirty man gym, everything smells. It doesn't smell nice. All the equipment smells. I don't like being stared at. I don't like just I don't
Can
like
I
the
just ask
leering
why you're sniffing the equipment?
because you can't help it. Like
I can I point out the first world problem of I don't like being objectified. The first world problem that I'm hearing from you, Haley, is that you now have a problem with being objectified.
no, it's not that I'm being like, I'm not getting my ass slapped or anything, but I'm just trying to work out. Like, leave me alone. Stop staring at
And
me.
I think the smell that you can smell is pheromones,
No, it is body odor.
pheromones,
It is sweat. It is
testosterone.
clean the machines. Clean
This
that.
is what happens when you go to hetero gyms.
I know, and I don't want to be there. I don't. I want to go back to my pretty pink gym.
Yeah, but you,
My point is, I miss the days of COVID when they were like cleaning the machines more often. Now they don't have spray bottles around.
I'm sorry,
ew.
but the person who uses it is supposed to clean it.
But there's nothing to clean it with. I wipe it with my towel, but there's no spray bottles. There's nothing.
There should be
Yeah, but
There should be.
there should be the white thing with the fucking
Nope.
towel that fucking comes out that's got all the shit all over it.
Nope.
Well, that's
Pretty sure
bullshit.
it's, like legally they're meant to have like antibacterial wipes now.
I thought so too.
Because all the gyms down here have them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so too. But although
Maybe
Melbourne
your gym
did,
is just scum.
yeah,
No,
no,
but it's what? Say it. Go on.
no. What I was gonna say was Melbourne like took COVID so seriously. They were like, "Yep, shut everything down." Like we barely got locked down as opposed to Melbourne did.
Hey, we went in it for 200 and something days. We got nothing. Piece of shit.
But is COVID still a thing anymore? My friend just said
No.
he got COVID, and I'm
It
like,
seems
is
to be
that
in
a thing?
America.
Yeah. Okay, so COVID's still a thing, as in you can still get it, but the World Health Organization has downgraded it from pandemic to just a cold.
Okay, yeah.
Hmm.
You know, I've got
What-
the spicy cough.
Wasn't it always just a cold?
I don't know. I got it, and I felt like I was dying.
I've had it twice and I was fine.
Some
I
people
mean, I had
react
long
differently.
COVID.
You
And
still
that
Yeah,
have
looks
I
better.
think I did too. All right, Cass's pancreas. What you got? Who you killing? Oh, she's getting serious. She's getting close to the mic.
You know how I love me a good Facebook video
Yes.
or an Insta video, right? These people who make these videos where they eat,
I'm
you know,
not-
watch how much I eat in a day at McDonald's in Singapore or whatever. And
Mhm.
then they get a whole bunch of food and they don't take like nice normal bites.
Oh, the
It's
noise.
almost like they dislocate their jaw, right? You see the veins popping out in their neck as they go to take the bite, right? They devour half the burger in one bite. You see the whole thing fucking rolling around in their mouth and stuff. And then they put up like 7 out of 10 and then tell you what's wrong with it. The reason why my pancreas is bursted is because I can't fucking stop watching them. I have burst my own pancreas this week. I can't stop. I don't want to stop. I also don't want to stop. I think it started on TikTok, but I don't know because I don't do the TikToks, right? But now they've jumped over to Facebook now. The kissing your best friend thing.
Oh yeah, that's shit. That was TikTok.
There's no consent. There's no consent. What we are watching is against the law because there was no consent. They just grab them and then kiss them. Some of them, like the whichever gender, whatever, non-binary, whatever, goes to pull away and then the person grabs them harder. That's not right. That's not consent. But I digress. I can't stop watching these. Like, I took my boyfriend to the state fair and this is what he ate the whole day. And it's like $600 worth of food. And like he's devouring a Dagwood dog in one go. Like it's a fucking Saturday night after like being on Oxford Street or whatever it is. Like he's gagging that shit down, right? And it's like so fascinating because it's
It is because you
stupid.
can't do it.
Maybe.
But it's not where I thought that was going. I thought you were going to talk about how bad the noises are without.
No, because I watch it a lot, like I'll be in bed or whatever, and the wife is asleep, so I don't have a lot of noise
On
on.
silent.
So it's on silent. But there's this one. It's an Asian couple. They're young. Teresa and Zach, I think their names are, right? God, I just gave him a shout out. Anyway, he eats like it's his last fucking meal every single time, right? So he gets the burger, and I'm telling you, he dislocates the jaw, the veins pop out, the eyes close, right? You know when you like you go, oh shit, I need to devour this really, really quickly, or whatever it is. You go like this, you go. He does that every single fucking time. It doesn't matter whether it's a spring roll, a burger, steak, and and then the ice cream makes my teeth hurt every single time because you know how like Americans like to put like 3-4 scoops, right? He doesn't lick like the top scoop of it. He doesn't like, take a little bit of it. He literally puts it in his mouth and takes the first scoop off in one go.
Oh, my mouth could never.
Right?
Oh, I could. Oh. I'd need a
My
lot.
teeth hurt every single time.
My teeth, but like the jaw on this one,
Lucky her.
right?
Right?
The head. Oh,
You have to
So-
tag these. I'm very interested in seeing these now.
Oh yeah, I'm
Right?
fully gonna tag you now. Yeah, I'm gonna tag you guys now so you can see. Yeah. Fucking does my head in. It's me. I am the problem. I have burst my own pancreas because I am now starting to watch. It's not entertainment, but it's entertaining me.
So it is entertainment.
Yeah, because now it's changed my algorithm and it's like every other fucking thing now. But there's an Australian girl who does it and I fucking can't stand her.
You know what? I've been getting them too, and it's that fucking Trisha Payton or whatever her name is. And she's got all this money in America and she eats Erewhon. Apparently Erewhon's like a delicatessen. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. Is she the one who worked on a cruise ship?
I don't know.
Because it was like, this
Are we
is me
talking
eating
about Trisha
KFC in
Paytas?
Singapore. I don't
Yeah,
know her
that
name.
one. That one.
Yeah,
But
she
there's one.
started off just doing reality TV for the sake of doing reality TV.
Oh, then this isn't the one. The one that I saw, I watch also, right, is this fucking bitch who works on cruise ships and stuff. So she goes to obviously different countries and different ports and whatever. And it's watch me eat KFC in Japan. Watch me blah, 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 blah. And every time she does it, right, even if it's the foods, she's given it a 5 out of a 10 or 11 out of 10, she bites it and she does this. She goes, where it's good or bad. It kills me.
Oh my god, I've watched that someone do that so many times.
I hate myself so much. I question my own intellect every time.
You should, because I keep unfollowing Trisha, whatever the fuck her name is, and she keeps popping up.
I am going to tag you.
She has a disease.
I'm tagging the 3 of you and these fucking Trish and Zach. No, Teresa and Zach, I think it is. The other fucking dumb bitch. And then there's the Australian dude who's the competition eater who's got like this fucking mega jaw. Because he's a competition eater, right? The jaw muscles, because he has to use them so much, right? They're out here, like
What, it's bigger than mine?
like 3 times bigger than yours.
Oof.
Yeah. So I've burst my own pancreas. I am to blame. I am solely responsible for my own pain this week. I got to stop watching them, but I can't. I have issues. That's me for the week.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how about we do this gay in history? So this week we are looking at Martha P. Johnson. Do we know who Martha P. Johnson is?
Yes, we do.
Wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful. Haley?
Googling now.
It's a good thing. So Martha P. Johnson was an American drag queen and activist. She was dedicated to social justice for the gay and transgender communities. She was a pioneer of the gay rights movement in the late 1960s and spent the following 2 decades advocating for equal rights for the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer LGBTQ community. Alphabet Mafia, I heard it referred to as this week. She also took part in gay pride parades and events. So a little bit of the background. I know when it comes to trans people, their government issued name, but this was on here. So was born Malcolm Michaels Jr. in 1945 in New Jersey. Malcolm began wearing girls' clothing at a young age, but after a neighborhood child bullied him, he stopped. After completing high school in 1963, he moved to New York. Johnson began frequenting bars, nightclubs dressed as female called Black Marsha. Johnson gradually cultivated a unique personality and style and eventually began calling herself Martha P. Johnson. She stated that the middle initial stood for pay it no mind, a phrase she often used when questioned about her gender or lifestyle. Johnson became well known in the LGBTQ community for her colourful wigs, often crowned with flowers or artificial fruit, red heels, sparkly robes, and multiple strands of costume jewellery. So Martha P. Johnson began going to Stonewall Inn, a gay bar in the Greenwich Village section of New York in the late 60s, and was one of the demonstrators during the Stonewall riots in 1969. So the reason why we know who Martha P. Johnson is yes, Haley, how can I help you?
So you said Martha P. Johnson, but when I Googled, it said Marsha P. Johnson. So what is it?
Marsha. Have I been saying Martha?
Yeah.
Has she not been saying Okay, yeah.
Oh,
All right.
I've heard
Sorry,
Martha. I just thought she
I heard
went by
Martha.
Martha for a
Yeah,
minute.
I'm actually allowed to misspeak. It's Marsha.
Yeah, so
It's
no, because
Marsha.
when you said who it was, I started Googling it as Martha and then it says Marsha.
Sorry,
I
it's
got
me
very
misspeaking.
confused.
It's me misspeaking. Sorry.
Okay.
So during the Stonewall riots, part of the reason why Marsha became so widely known is because Marsha was credited as throwing the first brick at Stonewall. They actually found out later that that wasn't true and that she actually turned up after the riots had started. The riots were still going, but she had turned up after the first brick was thrown. Okay. But you know what? You're famous. There you go. Sometimes it's for a brick, sometimes it's just for being late. So she turned up to Stonewall after the riots because they were protesting against police harassment and social discrimination of gay and transgender individuals. Johnson subsequently joined the Gay Liberation Front, which was a catalyst for the gay rights movement. In 1970, she co-founded with fellow transgender rights activist Sylvia Rivera the Street Transvestite Action Revolutionaries, known as STAR. The two worked for gay and transgender rights while also providing housing for LGBTQ youth living on the streets. Johnson and Rivera acted as house mothers, guiding and protecting the young people. In the 1980s, Johnson became an AIDS activist and joined ACT UP, an organization formed to bring attention to the AIDS epidemic. So throughout her life, she suffered from mental illness and was in and out of psychiatric hospitals. Okay, so in July 6, 1992, her body was found floating in the Hudson River. The police ruled her death as a suicide, although friends and family cited a lack of evidence supporting that claim. In 2012, the police, under renewed public pressure, reopened the case. They reclassified her death as drowning from undetermined causes, and the case has still remained unsolved. So several documentaries have been made celebrating Johnson's life and activism. And in 2020, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo announced that a 7-acre waterfront park in New York City borough of Brooklyn was being renamed for Marsha P. Johnson. So what do you say about Marsha P. Johnson? I mean, yep, she didn't throw the first brick or whatever it was, but her life, however tragically cut short it was, served so much purpose to so many people and saved so many lives. So this gay in history, Marsha P. Johnson, we salute you. And we love everything that you have done and paved the way. And just so you know, when I was actually Googling Marsha P. Johnson and the Stonewall riots and everything, the very next thing under it was how many people died at Stonewall. Because that's what everyone could look up. It always makes me laugh when Derek Bowery was doing the whole, so many people died at Stonewall. And Willem's like, no one died at Stonewall.
The attitude Willem had, though.
Yeah. No one died at Stonewall. And,
No.
and Derek Bowery's like, really? No one? Really? Okay. So yeah, Marsha P. Johnson. This week's This Gay in History.
Marsha.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna start delving into lesser known ones next week. Like as in I may be widening my search rather than famous gay people in history or famous whatever. Like I'm actually going to start doing things where, you know, you may not actually know them, but they may have done a great deal. Thank you. RuPaul's Drag Race UK season 5 episode 4. Thoughts, feelings, emotions.
So we come off Caramel winning. All right. So we had the interview. Oh no, sorry. That what was it? Like a panel ish?
panel speak TED talky thing.
Yeah. And so we had Tamara Thompson won the Butch drag challenge, mini challenge, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I love her. Like, I think she's hilarious.
I wasn't expecting her to be so funny.
I agree. Yeah, I agree as well. So where are we at? So Tamara, Michael, and Ginger were in the party.
God, they were good.
I agree.
They were my favourites.
Yeah.
Although Kate Butch was my favorite in the work one.
Yes.
I feel
Yes.
if she had better people, like she tried, and she didn't do that thing where the funny queens tried to overshadow the other queens. She sort of let them have their thing, and then she interjected. Like, she wasn't over the top or anything, like they do in Snatch Game when they're a bit
Yeah.
over the top.
Well, I found a couple of times she was actually being supportive because she could see they were
Yeah.
she could see the struggle, so she came in with a one-liner to try and take the pressure off the other person.
Yeah.
It wasn't like trying to overshadow. It was just like I can tell this person's drowning.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm kind of just over the same format almost every episode now. Because I swear every episode has been a group challenge apart from the design one 2 weeks ago.
And next week's another group challenge. It's pantomime, right?
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
musical.
Yeah.
Sick of.
Well, apparently it's possibly the best musical they've ever had.
Yes.
Every
as
season. So
It bloody better be.
according to Michelle Visage.
Yeah.
Well, what does she know?
she talks out her ass.
Can we just allow me to have my moment of Saran Jones as a judge, because I love her. I just
Yes.
love her. She's awesome.
Who is she?
She's-
I remember you mentioning her once, and I thought of you straight away, and then I was like, but wait, who is she and what does she do?
Okay, so she was in a TV show called Gentleman Jack. She was in a TV show called Dr. Foster.
I'm too young for that, sorry.
No, Gentleman Jack was like 2 years ago.
Too old, sorry.
Dr. Foster. Dr. Foster also introduced us to Jodie Comer Villanelle from Killing Eve.
Never
They
seen
were
it.
both in it.
I feel like you're just saying
It's on Stan.
words.
Dr. Foster's on Stan.
I don't know where it is, but I'm not watching it.
It's very good. You like British drama? You just said
Mm.
last week. You like British drama.
I like British
crime.
comedy. Is it British crime?
Yeah, ish. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to watch it just out of spite.
What-
All right.
What's the crime?
Her husband cheats on her. Someone's found dead. Did she do it? Who did it? Who in the town did it?
Oh, who does it?
Who done
It's a
did
who,
Who
it?
done it?
who done did it? It's like 2 seasons. It's very.
Do we see the murder happen?
It's been a couple of years since I watched it, so I don't actually remember. But I remember it was good. Saran Jones is fucking awesome. Queen.
I feel you have too many favorites. You have a lot of favorites.
I love people.
Yeah, I don't.
Some people.
Speak for yourself, love.
I feel like every time you mention someone, you're like, oh my God, I love them so much.
Is this jealous you coming out because I don't say it about you?
No, I don't care. I have no joy. Why would I care?
No, you don't have any joy. You have joyophobia. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Cheerophobia. It was cheerophobia. You got cheerophobia. Okay, so can we address the fucking bullshit fight?
Yeah.
Like, it was dramaful at the same time as, was it really? Because kind of Banksy was like Katy Perry. She was hot and then she was fucking cold.
That's a great reference. It's really, really, what is it? Current reference. If you were MasterChef 21 years ago. I actually really enjoyed Banksy this episode just because of her love story and her partner.
Yes.
Beautiful. Did you see the photo? Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. But like They drag me in with the arguing, and then like I stay because they're lovely people, most of them.
Lovely.
But can I just say something? And this is no slight on anybody. This is not being drag phobic, transphobic, or anything like that. Got a problem with like a really pointy Adam's apple, and Banksy's got one.
Yeah, but she can't get
That
like,
thing's
Turtleneck.
that thing's got its
shaved
own
down.
postcode. Yeah, but Banksy's not trans, right?
Yeah, but she's a man. They have Adam's apples.
But you can correct me if I'm wrong, ladies below. You can shade
Maybe
to
look into it.
yeah, you can shade, not shave.
Oh.
You can shade. No, you can shade.
Yeah,
Well, you
yeah.
can shave, but you can shade it to kind of lessen it. But like, and that Adam's apple doesn't sit where most of them. It's down near the fucking chest. Like that thing's like John Stamos' belly button. It's not in the right spot. It's not in the right spot.
Wait, what? John Stamos' belly button?
Have you never seen a photo of John Stamos' belly button? You need to get onto that. It's not where your belly button's supposed to be. It's like up about 12 inches. It's like fucking, it's weird. Yeah.
Ew.
God, I'm just fucking, well, how do you know all of this stuff?
Can that be the cover photo for the episode?
So this is what I'm saying. Like John Stamos' belly button, not in the right place. Banksy's Adam's apple, not in the right place.
Bit rude. I think you're an Adam's apple ableist.
Maybe is it kink shaming? I don't even know what you would call it.
You're just genetically shaming someone. I can't help it.
I still think John Stamos is hot. I don't care about his belly button.
So we
Just saying.
figured the whole group one, party group one.
Changing it up. 2 episodes where no one's gone home. An episode that's confused Haley. It's not in its entirety the same format. We may not have a snatch game.
And it's really sad because I want a snatch game, but also they have to have a snatch game. If they don't have a snatch game,
Yeah.
it's going to be like right.
People will stop watching. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
People will be throwing bricks, and no one will die at BBC.
But so when did the secret contestant leave? Oh, gentle fuzzy.
Apparently, it happened week 2.
Okay, so that makes sense to our
That's
theory
how-
of
apparently they
Miss.
got.
Sorry.
Apparently, they weren't eliminated. They actually got kicked off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they gave the option for her to get to fake a bad lip sync and leave, or just get kicked off. But then there was an uproar about that because they're like, well, why should they get any airtime whatsoever?
Yeah.
So maybe they did the lip
Oh,
sync.
the
Because-
knee.
Yeah, the knee.
The
yeah.
knee. Right? Found out how that happened.
Okay.
So do you remember in the episode where they were mucking around and like chest bumping each other?
Yeah.
And one of them fell? One of them was Miss Naomi Carter, and that's how
Okay.
the knee happened.
Well,
Because
she's gone now.
I watched Aftershave with Danny Beard this morning on YouTube, and she was talking to Miss Naomi Carter, and that's how it happened. So we got Caramel was shit,
Yep.
but did she deserve to be in the bottom?
No.
No.
I don't think so. I think what they were trying to do was get 2 seemingly good lip syncers, Clash of the Titan style. Because obviously there would be more people engrossed in the Caramel saga. But then like Miss Naomi, what did we think of the lip sync, people? Because like, you know what? I think I could have done better with a broken leg.
I fell asleep.
Yeah. Very boring.
The only thing that was really good about that lip sync was the fucking song.
Correct.
A
Iconic.
classic, one of the greatest songs, Yaz and the Plastic Population, The Only Way Is Up.
When it started, I was like, oh.
I know, right? As soon as
Yeah.
it started, I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
That's the theme song to The Only Way is Essex.
SX.
Sure. But I remember when it came out in like 1990, 1991.
Of course you did.
I think I had it on Cassingle.
What's all that
Anyway.
about?
Anyway, it's in my playlist now because I forgot that I actually had it in my playlist now. So when I go on my big walks, I'm going to be like, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Ooh.
No,
That's
I
gonna be-
can't because they play it at the start of every episode, and I'm really over it.
Yeah, but I don't watch it. So it's like I've
Don't watch
refound
it.
a love. So,
So we said goodbye to Miss Naomi Carter. Another 3 name. That's the last 3 name.
yeah, but I'm having problem with Tamara
Thompson.
Thompson. So
It's always
yeah,
one.
but as soon as Miss Naomi Carter went, I went, thank fuck.
Mm.
There's the
So,
2-3 namers gone. I'm
Top
good now.
3. Ego. Go.
Banksy, because I think everyone loves her, and she's a good.
Mhm.
But they painted her as a villain, and I'd be so nice to everybody.
Tamara,
Yep.
Caramel.
Yeah.
No.
You're not very convincing.
No.
It's almost like you're trying to talk yourself into it. You're like,
No,
do I
'cause-
think Caramel's got what it takes? I don't know.
I'm going
Like her,
Kate
but I think they're
Butch.
gonna put her in for the diversity top 3 that they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm going Kate Butch, Tamara Thompson, and I want Ginger, so I'm going with Ginger Johnson.
Yep, those are my 3. Jane?
Probably Kate Butch. Caramel?
What?
We're so sold on her.
Yeah, I know. But she is funny when she's
She
not
is.
doing.
She jumps in and out of my top 3.
Yeah.
It's just
Like, I think she'll be there just because of the diversity, but do I think she deserves it?
Oh, Michael Swallow.
Michael, yeah.
Michael
Michael
Maruli.
Maruli.
Really love her.
Yeah.
The second Rue starts like playing up a name, you know, she's in.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Gabriella Labucci.
Mhm.
Yeah. Michael Maruli.
And I'm still not over the Spice Girls look, honestly.
I still, yeah, it's
Oh
I-
my god.
iconic. It was so good. So good.
No, I'll probably take Caramel Cup then and put Michael then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like that the ones that I thought were going to be gone are still there. I'm just trying to figure out what's the theory behind, because we still got 8 queens.
Yeah.
So we theoretically have 5 weeks left. We've been going for 5 weeks. All of a sudden it's a 10-week series.
Well, elimination I think is going to happen soon.
I think so.
That's
too.
what I was thinking too.
But they haven't had anyone go home to have the whole massive drama of 2 queens going home unexpectedly. It's going to be, oh my god, I can't believe it.
So
Yeah.
the Rusical, I think that Caramel's going to do really well. I
Mhm.
think that Vicky Vivacious is going to do well. Kate Butch is going to do well.
I think
The-
Banky's going to struggle.
I think Banksy and Dee Licious, I'm calling that they're going to be in the bottom.
Yep.
Mara Thompson, I know she's not a dancer or a singer or whatever, but she could pull it off. She's confident.
Danny Beard Jr.
So yeah,
telling you now.
I'm going with Dee Licious and Banksy in the bottom.
I agree.
think Banksy will be able to save herself and like get her through it.
But like, if you look at the caliber of people who are going into the Rusical, like Caramel's a good dancer. Vicky Vivacious in a girl group. Ginger Johnson. What have we seen her do that's I guess she's just funny, camp.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then Michael Maruli, I think, is like trained.
Which one's the singer? Someone sings really well.
Vicky.
Ah.
She's in a girl group.
Forget I spoke.
The camp girls will be fine because the camp girls seem to do really well in the musicals.
Mm.
Mm.
That's why I think Dee Dee Licious not really bringing that much to the table at the moment. Yeah, she can paint.
Her makeup's one of my favorites I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Mm.
But what did Kate Butch said? I forgot. I lost my makeup skills in a house fire.
House fire. Yeah. Yeah. I was chuckling out loud throughout that whole thing, and when the fucking meat fell out from the coat, I lost it. Absolutely lost it. The Geordie girls were
I
fucking
can't
great.
believe she's that funny. Like Tamara Thompson is very funny.
I was not expecting that from first impressions,
Yeah.
and she's killing it.
I
This
agree.
is what I was saying in a previous episode. So, and that the reason why I'm calling her Danny Beard Jr. is because I remember for the first episode or two from last season, I didn't like Danny Beard very much. And then once you actually got to know, like, there was some episode where I was like, oh, you know what? Danny Beard's not all that bad. And I was the same with Tamara. And now I'm at the point where, like, Tamara, as soon as she cracked like that cheesy smile when they were doing the challenge, I'm just like, I love you. Like, I think she's probably going to go quite far.
Mm.
But you know what? It only takes one to implode. Like, someone just has a bad day or whatever, and
I reckon she'd be able to lip sync the shit out of whatever she's given.
I don't know. I mean, she went up against Caramel, and it was pretty ordinary last week. She kept holding up, hoisting up her pants because she didn't want them to fall down.
You're very focused
But
on the
they
pants.
kind of phoned it in last week, though.
Hmm?
They both kind of phoned it in, though, with that lip sync.
They did this
Yeah.
week too.
Mm.
It's because UK queens aren't lip syncers.
No, not really.
No. They do like
really
hour
do
and a
not.
half shows.
They don't win prizes, so
Yeah. But they when they do their shows in clubs and stuff, they do like an hour and a half hour production, and they sing live and they do all of that other stuff. Like,
Guessing we should wrap this up so I don't have to edit for 17 hours tomorrow.
You mean you don't want to do that?
No, I don't. Not on my half day off.
well, we just want to thank everybody for watching and listening. Don't forget on YouTube to hit like, and we've got more. We're up to like 47 subscribers now.
Mm.
I know, right? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Hit the bell for notification. Put us 5 stars on the podcast platforms. Give us a nice critique. We would also love to thank the ever so lovely, always wonderful, in your face Ego for appearing this week. We love you and we have missed you.
yes, I'll be on more.
And that's fantastic.
Second look from Ego.
Mm-hmm. Can I say something? Ego's been on 3 times.
Oh my god, it's a running joke.
Oh, did I miss something?
Remember, Expo, we haven't seen a second look from Ego yet.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I only remember it was my fucking birthday. That's all I remember. So, and we would also love to thank the first official appearance of the Jane Doe. If you want to see Jane Doe, go to your local morgue.
Well, he said mall. I was like, what? Why?
Morgue.
Yep.
Morgue. She'll
morgue
be
is?
in the black bag down the end.
Baked cold every day.
Mm. My
Fresh
favorite
off-
temperature.
Fresh off the slab. Yeah. So we just want to thank Ego and Jane. if you want to hit on us and try and ask us out for a date, or you want to send a pic of some kind, hit us up on the DMs.
Why are you asking for dick pics right now? What's
I
happening?
didn't say that. I did not say that.
You may as
Did I say
well
that?
have.
Did I say that?
No.
Did I say that? No.
Don't
I did
send
not
us
say
any
that.
unsolicited
No,
pictures, thank you.
You're going to hurt yourself jumping to conclusions.
I don't consent.
Yeah, but you know what? No one hits us up on the fucking DMs anyway, so I could ask for those pics and we still wouldn't get them. Don't you two even think about it. Don't even
How'd
think
you
about
know? How'd you know?
it.
New pick every week.
There are some parts of this friendship that don't need to be explored.
I think they should
And
be.
I've already seen your taint. I don't know what else there is to see.
yeah, well, you know what? I mean, the chance, like, if I saw it, it really wouldn't make any difference because I'd still look you in the eye anyway. But whatever. What else? Anyone got any wise words of wisdom?
Don't do a puzzle.
No,
Don't do a
no.
puzzle.
Whatever. Oh, yeah, go, Jane. Any wise words? Oh, it's almost finished.
More than 20 minutes.
Nice. Whatever year you are turning, you aren't starting, you are finishing it.
What?
Jane's going to need that second glass of wine to understand that.
Yeah. Gotta get my
Food
brain
for thought.
started again.
And the reason that I post this on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. is so I can say see you next Tuesday.
I've never even thought of that.
That's a cunt move, Haley. Just saying.
Gloria's going to be so annoyed with you.
My mum is going to be so pissed at me.
I'm going to leave it in there.
Sorry, Gloria. You know what? I think you may have stopped listening.
Oh, rude.
Or she's being really nice and not mentioning the episodes because maybe she's not enjoying them anymore. I don't know.
Gloria, that's a cunt move.
But you know what? Let's leave those C words in there to see if she does listen, because otherwise she'll be like calling or texting going, what the fuck did you just do in this episode? Because I just heard the word that I really don't like. So yeah, we'll see you all next week, episode 49.
I don't know. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And incidentally, this episode is actually coming out on Halloween, so happy Halloween.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
It's Halloween.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
The next
I just
one
gave
is
myself
though.
a week. Fuck it up.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. Thanks everyone. Thanks for listening. We love you all. Bye-bye. Mwah. Ba 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 ba